It's really important wherever people are living that they start to learn about where they're living, like start to learn about the history of the land that you're living on. Start to ask people who are locals about the weather cycles, what's in season, what they should be eating, what they need to try. Um, it's really important to learn about where you're living. You can't just show up and continue your patterns from wherever you're from. You need to move into the culture of the community that you chose to move in, but you need to understand where that culture comes from. It's really important, I think, to learn the history of where you're living. And I think that affects your health.
I know you and I have discussed before, it might have been on the Wise Traditions podcast, the importance of eating locally. Of course, I have talked with Jack Cruz on different occasions, and he emphasizes that in terms of light information, is how he frames it. He says, the light information of the food we eat needs to be a biological match with the light information of where we are. So if I'm north of the equator and I'm eating pineapples all the time, like that's a biological mismatch or a disconnect. So that's not to say I can't have pineapple now and then, but I need to work to make the crux of my diet more local because that also informs my body about where I'm at and gets me in tune with my surroundings. So for more than one reason, we should engage with our local surroundings for sure.
And if people are wondering how they can apply it, obviously fruit's one of the easiest things that you can buy at a farmer's market instead of the grocery store. But another thing to consider is your salad greens. So what's considered the salad bowl of the United States is Monterey County. Most of the salad comes from Monterey County, California, up in Northern California. But if you don't live in Northern California, your greens probably shouldn't be coming from there, especially if you're in Phoenix, Arizona. So making sure you have, let's say, 5 things on your plate or in your fridge that's local that you always keep in your house, whether I would say eggs, fruit, a few veggies, maybe if you can find a protein source beyond the eggs, can be really helpful in just syncing you to where you live.
Oh, 100%. And this is one reason, just a side note, and a little plug, but it doesn't mean anything to me if people follow this or not. But Farm Match, I always call it like Tinder for farms, but it's this wonderful organization that my friend Max Kane started. And what you do is you plug in the food you're interested in, and the website or application will show you what farms deliver or have drop-offs or are part of a farmer's market near you. So if you're like, oh, I really want, Brussels sprouts, or I'm interested in ferments, some farmers will go ahead and prepare those for you so you can find out which farm matches up with you. I love it so much. So I get my milk, my meat, my eggs from local farms here out on the East Coast, and it's phenomenal. So I really, really highly recommend Farm Match.
Thank you. You've mentioned that one to me before, and I really need to use that.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. And if you go to my website, holistichilda.com, I think you get a discount on your first order. But this is not to plug that really, except to say there are resources out there.